Investor Central Club the night before Christmas. If Santa was Jerome Powell, the elves were bond traders, and instead of toys, you got a wildly fluctuating mortgage rate. Markets limped into Monday like they'd been out drinking all weekend. The Dow down nearly 200 points, the S&P off 0.25%, and the NASDAQ just kind of stalled, like an EV running low on charge. And tomorrow is the big one, the Consumer Price Index, the one number that could decide whether September is rate cut rave 2025 or another sad month of watching yields climb while your tech stocks cry. Now look, CPI is the macro Super Bowl. Expected headline inflation, 2.8% year over year. Core is expected to come in at 3.0%. And just to spice things up, UBS says tariffs are already pushing prices higher and could shove core CPI up to 3.5% by year end. That's right, in 2025, inflation isn't being driven by you buying avocado toast. It's being driven by the US government slapping 50% taxes on anything that moves across an ocean. If CPI comes in hot tomorrow, rate cuts are delayed. If it comes in cool, oh baby, tech and small caps could rip like it's 2021 all over again, minus the Peloton fueled bad decisions. Now, the next thing up is Trump's tariff twist. Speaking of tariffs, Trump pulled his classic I'm tough, but maybe later move. He delayed China's steepest tariff hikes to November 9th. Why? Could be negotiation strategy. Could be he just didn't want another market meltdown 2 months before election season kicks into gear. But here's the fun part. Nvidia and AMD get special export licenses for older AI chips. With one tiny catch, 15% of China's sales go straight to Uncle Sam. Trump basically told China, you can have the old stuff, but Blackwell, forget it, that's for us. Nvidia dipped a smidge and AMD dropped 1.5%. But neither collapsed. Why? Because traders know the AI hype train isn't powered by 2-year-old chips. Now, crypto goes full FOMO mode today with Bitcoin surging past 122,000 today. Ethereum is back up to 2021 highs, and ETF inflows are smashing records, and corporations are suddenly crypto friendly, quote unquote, which is CEO code for we saw what MicroStrategy stock did and we want in. But here's the warning. Bernstein says if inflation spikes and growth slows, people stop buying Bitcoin and start buying bread, which is ironic because in this economy, bread costs almost as much as a Bitcoin currently. Now, some stock standouts from today. The winners, we saw Tesla up 2.8%, snagged a UK energy license. Musk is now selling batteries, cars, and probably flamethrowers in Britain. MU saw plus 4%. DRAM prices recovering like a meme stock after a good earnings call. Losers, AI, down 25%. Bad guidance and CEO health issues. That's not AI, that's DOA. And Nvidia and AMD, flat to slightly down. The China pack didn't exactly send champagne corks flying here. Now, on the options flow front of things via Investor Central Club, go ahead and make sure you watch our midday flow recap to see what was going on. But Tesla, 37.5 million in puts. Apparently, not everyone believes in the UK battery fairy. SPY and IWM saw heavy index puts as well. Macro caution is everywhere. And crypto-linked names like Mr. are still getting bullish love because apparently Bitcoin is the new gold, but without the boring commercials. Now, traders, be flat or nimble into tomorrow's CPI drop at 8:30 a.m. That number is the tone setter. In investors, if CPI cools, stay in growth. If CPI runs hot, rotate to defense. Tariff headlines are instant volatility grenades, so set your alerts. So tomorrow is the kind of day that makes or breaks months. If CPI cools, we party. If it's hot, we find out exactly how much the market hates rate hikes delays. Either way, you're going to want popcorn because the 8:30 a.m. open is going to be a show. Now, if you stayed this long, I appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you never miss another Trades and Gains update. Today was an absolute dumpster fire, but we expected that with mainly algo manipulation going into CPI print tomorrow, which is a crucial one because this could make or break the rate cuts that are slated to hit us in September. So be nimble, be safe out there. Look for growth stocks if we come in cool. And if we come in hot, rotate to defensive like GLD and others. Hope you all have a great night. I'll see you in the next one. This is Trades and Gains, and I'm your host, Max Pitts.